Light of the Jedi and Path of Deceit both end with the word fear. Just a coincidence, I'm sure, but an interesting one.
I didn't pick that up. That's a good call.
I like that.
I didn't notice that until I got to the end of the book and I went, wait a minute.
Okay. My CPU's down to 89%. This is weird. Because, like, it's on OBS, it says my CPU is at 5% usage, but on my performance monitor, it is 15%. 20%. Well, it is a good thing that I am building, finally. Another PC. What's up, guys? We did join mid-convo. I mean, these watch-alongs are just kind of, we go live and just start chit-chatting.
Yeah, just hanging out. You know, before this, we were watching a little Bleach. A question. Have you guys, both of you are Gundam fans, right?
Selectively, which means I've
Same.
like, you know, Gundam Wing, Mobile Suit Gundam, Gundam Seed Destiny, Gundam Seed. Not all of them, but
Well, so Pep, I know you aren't, too thrilled with, the Blizzard Activision. I was curious if you had any interest in trying out Gundam Evolution, the game.
what kind of game is it?
It's more objective driven, similar to Overwatch, but more objective driven. And you all pilot different Gundams or different mech suits.
Wait, say that again?
It's 6v6. Everyone's in a mech suit. And you guys fight, and it'll have objectives like hold this area, activate this bomb, and then defend it. That sort of thing.
I used to play stuff like Armored Core and Mech Warrior.
I have not played either. I saw it. I have no frame of reference to make you understand what I see. I had some friends that seem to enjoy it, so I downloaded it, played through the tutorial, played one match. I was dog water. It was rough.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Again.
Hello. I didn't. This thing wasn't working for a second. Howdy.
How are you? How you doing tonight?
I'm cold.
That's
It got
the
really cold, very fast, very suddenly.
Yes.
Spooky.
Yes, I agree.
Spooky,
It
but in a
also
fun
got cold
way.
here.
I mean, it's better than the 80 degrees in October that was last week, which gave me a ripe scare. But it's time. It's Andor time. That's Cassian Andor's famous quote. It's Andor time.
My favorite quote is Cassian Andor.
Cassian Andor.
Oh man. Where are you at that it's cold? Are you up in like Chicago or something?
She's like, or something.
No, it's because we know Lady Dragon JJ is up there. I think we got Eggy. A lot of people up there. In the community.
I'm from the south, so I know people from the north are going to be like, you don't know the cold, you don't understand the trials and tribulations we've been through, which is fair.
That's okay. They're in California.
Cold.
They don't know the cold either.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
guys
oh,
live in,
well,
you
see,
guys
the-
live in.
Listen, right
AJ
now
says
it's,
that,
it's
but I'm
so
from New
cold,
York.
It's 70 degrees. No,
All
See,
right,
look.
well, I'm out.
No, I come from. I was born in the Philippines, so that's like, humid tropics, and then I went to New York, then New Jersey, then California. So I've got people in New England and Canada that's like, you don't know the cold. And I've got people in the East Coast, it's like, you don't know the cold. But all I have to do to experience the cold is go up to Bear, or just go up north.
See, and I'm dab smack in the middle, so I get everything
The
all
best
year long.
of both worlds.
What's up,
Was
Kios?
not expecting Hannah Montana quotes, but I approve. Yeah, being up from Northern California, right? We did have the 4 seasons. Plus, I lived up in Portland for a while. But I still can't believe people live in places where it gets below 0. Like that's too much. That's too much.
Life finds a way.
Oh man, a Jurassic Park one.
What's funny is up in Portland, right? It rains. It starts raining in September, and it just rains every day. And then as soon as the sun peeks out, everyone is wearing shorts and rocking booty shorts and stuff like that. But it rains 10 minutes after the sun, so I don't know, everyone just looks really dumb, and no one has seen the sun for a while. So it's also quite what's the word? Translucent.
Translucent. I'll take it.
People look around looking like raw chicken. It's weird.
Kiosco Hecha says Destiny 2 mech suits. Destiny 2 has mech suits now. Oh, just kidding. Never mind. I was slow on that uptake. It's 35 degrees in Tennessee. It's 24 Fahrenheit where Stewart of Ostagar is. In the UK, it's only hot in July. Every other month is cold, foggy, and rainy. So why you guys are so angry? Stuart said, I didn't know Overwatch had objectives. Right now, it just has support roles trying to get kills. Because right now it's out in a multiplayer capacity, right?
Yeah, it's since they launched, there's a lot of brand new players who don't know how to play the game, and so and of course a healing queue is very short. The other ones aren't long though. I haven't seen it past 4 minutes. The shortest is 2 minutes, the longest is 4 minutes. It's not bad. But people screw it. I'm playing support and I'm only doing damage. And then your team loses horribly because no one heals ever.
Leroy!
Pretty much.
44 degrees in Bama? Is that short for... Did they name a city after Obama?
Bama.
Oh, Bama.
Alabama.
Sorry.
My
my pronunciation defaults, okay? My pronunciation defaults to that. But I get it now.
Sweet home Alabama.
So we're about 9 minutes away.
Wrong show.
9 minutes away from Andor dropping?
That's Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Are we finally
Not
going
past
to get
House of the
Saw?
Dragon, though. You want to see Saw?
Alabama, Alabama.
Oh, why is that playing?
But let's see.
Oh my god, I forgot to show you guys. Where's my freaking camera? Look at you smoking a fat doink. This
When did that?
poster I got at the thrift store. Fine addition to my collection.
He's already got his stick.
Yeah. Oh my god, I was watching
Sticky Icky. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me right now.
the sticky the devil's lettuce that Mary Jane. I was watching oh my god, very in an elevated state of mind, Luke meet Yoda and go to the movie, the Star Wars, the movie, when he goes to Yoda's little tree house watching that when you're in the zone is something else. I'm like, damn, I wish I was in that house eating his gross little soup. They gotta put that soup in the Batu menu. I need more like Star Wars food to be real so I can eat it, even if it's bad.
What do you think it tastes like? I'm just saying. I assume it's just like hot moss or something.
True. I don't think he has like anything good over there. That's another thing. You know what really grinds my gears? There's this whole galaxy of like food and like limitless ingredients, and they don't show us any good food. We got blue milk. We got grilk, green milk.
It's just blue.
We got
Hey, those blue noodles look bussin'.
Bloodles.
Hey, we got all of the pastries and 9-egg stew.
That's true. Things are looking tasty in the High Republic.
I don't think it would be bland because, you know, he's putting some like spices and seasoning in that pot. It might
They're
not
putting
be
spice in our food? That's ridiculous.
You see, I mean, I see like a cinnamon stick and some leaves, probably some bay leaves or something.
Oh, you know what? Actually, there is good food in Star Wars because Book of Boba Fett. The chefs cook up that fat table full of stuff.
Oh yeah.
I can't identify any of it, but
When we have the Godfather moment.
yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Book of Boba Fett, Tamora Morrison. He's a whole meal, and I would have said yes. You are right. You are indeed correct.
Oh man, I imagine Yoda cooks up a mean adobo.
We know he's a heck of a baker. Like he makes some bomb cookies.
Yeah, but
He's been cooking for like 900 years. I'm sure he can do something.
on Dagobah though, he doesn't have. I guess doesn't have the access to.
We don't know. We don't know what he packed away before he left. He might have
Maybe
been
that's
like, "I
what
need
his
my
lead
baking
time is."
supplies." Like, what's in the bag, Yoda? Seasonings. I think I'm gonna be trapped on this planet for years without any seasoning.
As he's, full of shame. Makes sense.
Something's got to fill that hole.
I just picture it's been like 10 years,
Yes, man.
and that's the only reason he's willing to leave Dagobah is to pick up more spices. He's like, I ran out of garlic seasoning.
Meanwhile, Obi-Wan is out there, chasing Leia around the galaxy, and Yoda's just going on a grocery trip.
I don't know because Luke comes in with that bento box of wafer sticks.
Yeah,
Right?
he had that cute little Girl Scout cookie assorted collection or whatever. I wanted some of that. That was good.
Yoda didn't seem like a big
board.
fan of that though.
No, it's like the tin that your mom put all the sewing equipment in, and you've never seen cookies in there before.
Oh yeah. Well,
I was
the
so
little butter
shocked.
Cookies.
I once saw a friend whose mom had actual cookies in there, and I didn't know it was a thing. I was like, I thought it was just for sewing supplies.
CJ says, I want cereal as a breakfast item at Batu. All you gotta do is get oops all berries.
That is true. That cereal did look like it schmacked. I don't know what. I think the milk, the after cereal milk. I think that would taste really good.
It's one of my favorite flavors in vaping is cereal milk, which is weird.
But do you remember that there was a cereal that would turn your milk blue, and that was one of the selling points. Does anyone remember that?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of cereal would turn your milk the color of like if they had marshmallows and stuff.
Yeah, but this was a feature, not a.
It's exclusive content.
It was a feature, not a side effect, right?
Yeah.
Which Star Wars character thinks mayo is spicy?
Cereal, absolutely.
And Kiadi Mundi.
Yep.
Especially Japanese mayo.
I agree with Escape Reality Films. Tarkin thinks mayo is spicy. Tarkin, if he eats anything that has even a little bit of salt in it, it's like doing the cinnamon challenge for him. He curdles.
Tarkin's that guy who boils his chicken. Like he eats paleo and
Yeah.
boils
Oh,
his
jeez.
chicken. Yeah.
Paleo and
Oh, yeah.
calisthenics. That's it.
Hey, it's working for him.
Hey,
you seen shirtless? You seen shirtless? I wish I hadn't.
Bro, I have so many nightmares about Tarkin. Like, no offense, Tarkin, but get out of my nightmares. He's
Oh no!
like,
Offense, Tarkin.
yeah, fuck you, Tark. I forget if we can curse or not. Frick you, Tarkin. Get out of there. He's literally like Freddy Krueger, but like Star Wars, just because he's a person of old. I don't know.
And that's why the book Lost Stars was so weird to me. When they're like, "Oh my God, Tarkin's here! Do you remember me?" Like they're all excited, like he's a happy grandpa, and you're like, "He like genocides people. He takes off his shirt and beats up stormtroopers."
There are stormtroopers in the back that are just like, look at those cheekbones.
Look, everybody's got that grandpa who does who used to do things when no one was around that no one's proud of. And when he dies, everybody's got to gather around and be like, "So, you got anything good to say about Grandpa?"
Peep Pop Tarkin. Bro, I'm not as hard as in the paint as all the other people on Tarkin Talk, but finding out that, like, what was it, from a certain point of view where he, you know.
Yeah, no, not only does he fight stormtroopers, sometimes he blows out their backs.
Yes. That is vital information.
TK421, where are you? He won't be checking in today.
That's exactly why that stormtrooper hit his head.
that stormtrooper number, this is so something that no one can relate to at all, but I think they used, I know that is like one of the famous numbers, but they used the number of that stormtrooper in a very specific, sorry for the next sentence that comes out of my mouth, Thrawn Audio Erotica. The speaker name drops that, and I literally had to take off my headphones to be like, "You are not bringing that in this safe space that I am listening and creating to in my mind. Get him out of my brain. There's no safe space here. It's always you're one jump scare away. Star Wars is just you're one jump scare away from lore. That's it."
Connor said, "Choco, it's too early. Too goddamn early."
You know, my next joke is going to be even worse. Never mind.
It's never too early for Tarkin Talk.
All right, looks like the episode has just dropped. So I will be putting the group watch link in the Discord.
All right, I'm excited. I think I heard somewhere that this episode was actually going to be kind of random. Like it's going to be a kind of a one-off, and then the next one will start another 3-episode arc. But
I hope it's the shopping episode, or we can't do another beach arc. The Rogue One already has its own beach episode. We can't do it for this. You know.
what if it's like beach
Doing
volleyball?
arcs. That'd be fun.
All right. Group watch link is in the Discord. I honestly I want to see Bix again. I miss Bix.
Yeah,
How many episodes has it been?
too many.
One was too many, right? Connor says, "I haven't watched last week's ep." What are you doing here?
Getting spoilered.
Noodles.
C'est moi.
Gilroy said in your review, "This is an intermission style episode." I don't care. So long as
From the bottom of my fluid sack.
Oh, she's a queen. She's an icon. She's a legend. She's the moment. I need to learn how to do a Snoodles impression. I need to add that to my repertoire.
Zero.
Choco, do your voice for your Jedi Rocks.
Lower.
Wait, say take a two. Wait, say take a T2.
I'm convinced that that's just Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem from the Muppets. It's the same band, just like across the universe.
I could see it. Yeah, it's a very variant.
Okay, guys, in the chat, in the stream watching, it's time to start the episode. You can see on the bottom right that there is the episode timer if you want to watch along with us and be in sync. We are starting the episode as soon as I stop this music. I forgot it was on.
Cut the music. Record scratch. Freeze frame.
There we go.
Adrian.
Episode starting as soon as the counter hits
Yes.
1.
Is that new? The emojis?
This is how I do it. I'd spread it out. Never climb the same
New
fence
emojis.
twice.
So you think it's hopeless, do you?
All right, Bix is
Never
in the
gets
recap.
old.
We're going to get Bix.
Goddamn Tim.
Corporal, at your service. For then. Done. With me.
Tell me you'll be all right. I'll be fine.
Women.
Go.
We need that audio of Skeen going, let's go!
I felt that.
Oh,
Yeah.
My cringe king.
You want to guess how much is in there? 40 million apiece, give or take.
It's not rebellion for you.
Oh, I'm a rebel. It's just me against everybody else.
He wanted to take
It's
the
Tim.
money and leave you here.
He wouldn't do that.
I'm taking my cut. I did my job.
I found someone I think can help me.
We're vulnerable enough.
Oh, yeah. Who is that? Who are they?
Don't lecture me on vulnerability. No one's more at risk than I am.
All right, what's the opening going to sound like?
Remember when somebody thought they put a kitchen sink in for this like intro, but it was like the meat droid from Kenobi?
oh yeah.
I wonder if they've been changing that all along throughout these different shows.
They've changed it quite a few times, yeah.
It's Andor in time.
This sounds like Blade Runner now. It really is such a classy logo.
He hates his life so much.
Right, like, oh, mom.
What makes you believe the Bureau of Standards is in the market for individuals?
Transparency.
It's your intern.
Perhaps she would like to come along.
Uncle Hollow's influence is not a thing to be trifled with.
Oh, my trifling.
He's done us a tremendous favor. You need to remember you're not just representing yourself today.
It's a brown suit.
The collar,
What about it?
it's hard. You've had it raised.
I had it tailored.
Everything says something, sir. I've tried to make you understand that. You resisted.
That really is a high collar.
My collar set.
Look at me. I don't believe in myself. I am desperate for approval.
What happened?
Bravo. They attacked the garrison. They'll regret it.
criminals responsible for last night's atrocity on Aldani think they've taken the Empire by surprise. We know better. We know the real shock will be when they discover how ready and eager we are to respond, to be prepared. Be here this morning and know that the only question we need to answer is how tight to close our fist. This is why we plan. This is why we work so hard when we're at peace. This is why we recruit so carefully and demand so much. The following measures will be adopted empire-wide as of today. Tribute.
These eyes are really close together.
Will be levied on any sector harboring partisan activity. We will make it clear that no one steals from the Empire. The use of any local custom, festival, or tradition as cover for rebel activity will trigger permanent revocation of Imperial tolerance. I spoke with Emperor Palpatine last night, and he's assured me that the ISB will be taking the lead going forward. No one in this room should have trouble accessing army or naval resources in future. The Emperor will be convening an emergency session of the Senate to propose a legislation package of bills and amendments that will free our hands in all matters of surveillance, search, and seizure. We will be invoking the Public Order Resentencing Directive later today. P-O-R-D.
Poured.
Poured?
With even indirect effect on the Empire. Will henceforth
I'm also thinking back. Was that our first time seeing like a HoloNet broadcast? Like actually reporting news?
Yeah.
I think so.
You're not pleased. You're playing straight into their hands. Whose hands? The rebels. This is exactly what they want. We're treating what happened at Aldani like a robbery. What would you call it? An announcement.
Investigation into the loss of over 80 million credits. All military personnel at the garrison have been replaced and are being interrogated by ISB. ISB confirms its tracking devices in the escape route.
Within shop again?
Hyperspace. 134 Aldani residents have been taken into custody under suspicion of abetting the terrorists.
Oh, is that a lightsaber?
Mon Mothma.
No.
I don't think.
Smile off your face.
That looks like a lightsaber with half of the tsuba or handguard missing.
I should have called. We're on our way to the Senate. I realized we'd be passing by. I'll be right back. Aaron likes it. I'm just not sure he loves it. I think I might want the other one.
Slaying as always. Every outfit.
Heron deserves nothing.
Ah, is it true? Claire was just.
I'm worried you might do something like this.
Oh, I wish I had. Let's have a look.
I don't believe you.
I'll have to try harder.
Don't you dare talk to me like that.
Reparations are so expensive.
I told you I'm doing everything I can.
Your everything seemed to be all about bringing in a savior to access your family funds.
It was you, wasn't it?
I explained to you the risk, new faces, but you seem to know better.
You realize what you've done.
I thought you were here to tell me about the meeting.
It's tonight. They may reschedule.
There's that schedule.
Warned you, police.
You told me we were building a network.
What were my words?
This is something else entirely.
Turning back will be impossible. You knew where this was going. You've always known.
All right, so is she gonna club Heron to death with it?
Please.
I would pay so much money to see that.
Grows
Exactly. We need it. We need the fear. We need them to overreact.
You can't be serious.
The Empire has been choking us so slowly, we're starting not to notice. The time has come to force their hand.
People will offer.
That's the plan. You're not angry with me. I'm just saying out loud what you already know. There will be no rules going forward. I'm not willing to risk
Those
lives.
hands.
We need every credit we can get our hands on. Let me know how the meeting goes.
Temple guard mask.
I'm afraid I won't be taking either of these pieces.
Where?
In the previous scene. It's on that left wall.
Well, we got that close up of the Antioch's mask.
I hope she's worth it.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
I take for granted because we know where Mon Mothma ends up, but at this point, at least to him, she could turn either way at any moment.
It is dangerous.
And it's all that question of, does she have the stones to do it when it matters? That question coming up again.
But it's true. There are no small jobs.
Yeah, CJ Luthen does seem to line up more with partisans.
With your uncle.
Lines up with their
Some
schedule.
sectors might naturally appear more exciting from the outside. Weights and gauges may seem a more vibrant arena than redundancy or verification, but walk the floor, talk to any lifetime employee, you'll be surprised. I'm sure.
Star Wars cubicles.
One.
Cubicrons.
There's a rebel murderer running free because of corruption and laxity in the corporate authority. I was punished for trying to uphold the law. Do my job and maintain public safety.
He's not getting the job.
Too many.
Let it go, man.
Girl.
Lost for a reason. I fully intend to clear my name and have my record expunged.
Why don't we start that process now? Probably best for everyone to just edit this a bit before signing you in. I'm sure your uncle would approve. Fresh start, eh?
That's right.
New beginnings. We just
It's a love note from Tarkin.
I hate to see you miss your job.
Fuel purity.
There's no stormtroopers in Andor.
I wonder what her shtick is, aside from Luthen. She's obviously got something on the side.
She's got a sweet coat.
It's giving H&M.
Coruscant high fashion. It's parsecs ahead of everyone else.
Oh. She's definitely got the strut.
Girl, I hate the pants.
I know.
Yes, sir. Ma'am.
Your tunic.
Sorry.
If you've seen Chicken Run, the pants make them look like the Chicken Run chickens. Everything else is a sleigh, though. The top,
I need a multi-sector data blend going back 2 years. A survey poolers, imperial naval bases, and repair facilities. I want a record of all missing avionics, comm, navigation, and targeting equipment.
For which star system?
All star systems. Is that a problem? I'll need this report kept confidential, and a copy sent exclusively to my office. Can I rely on you for that level of discretion?
Absolutely.
Yes. Can do.
Will do.
This is Cyril's dream woman.
Yeah, but she wouldn't get with him either.
No.
It's like that. What's the term for made for each other, but it's one way? All right, Cinta, get out of there. Survive.
Ow.
Trailer shot.
CJ's waiting for their meet cute. KG would cosplay as Clea. That'd be cool. This is a cosplayable look.
Oh man.
Where is he?
I shouldn't even be here. Neither of us should.
The money's safe.
No. It's been moved already. You've done exceptional work. It's the trawler we're more worried about.
It's buried, gone for good.
You're sure?
I almost didn't recognize her.
You read your
Same.
message.
She cleans up nice though.
I really thought he'd be here.
Every loss is different. Everyone's the same. I recruited Taramin myself. Mimic, go on though, we remember.
That's it.
He had doubts about schemes, one less thing to worry about.
You heard from Cinta?
She's doing what she was told. The receiving messages is just as dangerous as sending them. You should keep that in mind. We have a loose end. Cassian Andor, who you know is Clem. You need to find him.
Find him.
We can't have him walking around with Luthen in his head.
I wonder if Luthen knows about
This
this.
is what revolution looks like, Val. We'll send you what we have on him.
Did Luthen order this, or is she overstepping?
All right, that looks super fun.
Remember the stormtroopers did that in Mandalorian? Didn't look too fun.
I hear you. Just hold on.
It's great to see you too, B2.
Since when do we lock the door? Where have you been? You can't stay here, Cass. It's not safe.
There's to the troopers now.
That was fast.
They came the next day. Kicked out Premor, took over the hotel. Ferrix is under Imperial authority. You shouldn't be here.
Someone turned me in.
You don't know?
Know what?
Tim.
What?
You can't turn you in.
Teddy Tim.
No point in saying over it. He's dead now. The corpus killed him when they were coming after you.
How do you know all this?
Not everyone knows it.
Biggs knew about it?
No, she was coming to warn you, and Tim was trying to stop her or to catch her. I don't know. I've heard both, but you can't be here, Cass. The Imperials are here to stay. They're not going away this time. It's all come undone.
We won't have to worry about that.
What are you talking about?
We're getting out of here. We're leaving.
To go where?
Anywhere we want. I got lucky. Nice cord.
Giggity.
Credits to get us anywhere. We're gonna clear out. Leave this mess behind.
When do we go?
Oh,
Yeah, why not? What do we need to take but the three of us? Get out of the cold and damp. Find somewhere warm and easy. I can make it happen. It's all gonna be different now, Mom.
such a lot to take in.
No one knows I'm here. We take what we can carry, and we disappear.
It's such a big idea, you know. I get so tired. You surprised me.
I think she turned.
What am I thinking?
Right.
You get a rest. I'll check up on Biggs, and we'll pull out first thing in the morning. All right?
But the first thing.
Let's do that.
Damn.
Oh, every outfit, every single outfit.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're not having dinner. How long are you staying?
I'm back to Chandrilla tomorrow.
Well, I haven't been home all year.
You haven't missed much.
I've missed you. You always seem to be away when I'm there.
I'm not that hard to find, Mom, not for a senator.
You're right. You've been a poor friend.
No, that's not what I meant. Life takes us where it will. You've become all this all these years. We're both a long way from where we started.
Have I changed?
I like the guy in the far left.
We've all had to adapt.
What?
I just can't imagine living here like this. Coruscant. No escape. Just this glimpse of what it's like here, what you have to do.
Can be challenging.
You carry it gracefully.
Can I trust you, Jay? Can I call back our old kinship and share some truth with you?
Mother?
Leah, remember my daughter?
Of course.
This is Tay Comer, one of my oldest friends.
How do you do?
You've met before. Bank of Comer, you know, Adrien and Martha from back home?
My sisters.
I'm not sure.
It's been a long time and you've certainly grown up.
So everyone says.
Typical banker, no one pays me to be original.
Father said I needed to ask if I may be excused.
Oh, it pays me to be original.
Why didn't she marry this guy?
Because back in college, Perrin was a dreamer.
Oh.
It's a difficult age.
I don't know why, but all of a sudden I have Perrin was a race car driver.
I want to tell you something that only 3 people in the galaxy know about.
Why would you want to do that?
Because I need your help.
Don't saddle me with this burden.
Uh-oh.
Is this personal or political?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Why?
It's parasitical.
Like I said, we're both tradition.
Perrin had those good Wookiee cookies.
I'm afraid you'd find my politics a bit strong for your taste. Your world is inescapably linked to the Empire. You're with these people all the time. I'm not sure you're aware how far afield some of us have taken our political allegiances these days. Sorry, I think I've had a bit too much of Perrin's MC punch.
Is that a real thing?
Drink up, Tay. Keep smiling. As if we're having a happy chat about childhood days.
I'm not sure I understand.
No, you don't. But you see what people say about me. It's a clear picture, isn't it? I'm a polite, sometimes indecisive senator who spends the days fighting and failing to protect separatist do-gooders, battle empire overreach, and irritation, as you so harshly put it.
I've made you angry.
No, no, set me free. I've been wondering all day how I could be sure of confiding in you.
I don't know what we're talking about.
It's a lie.
What's up, Obi-Wan?
All Northerner people think they know. It's a lie. It's a projection. It's a front. Smile. I've learned from Palpatine. If I show you the stone in my hand, you must then like it to be held.
Oh, God.
Bars, bars.
Grand Vizier has infiltrated my senator's coalition meetings. My driver is an ISB plant and reports on my secret humanitarian program. want that. Because as long as everyone thinks I'm an irritation, there's a good chance they'll miss what I'm really doing.
What are you really doing?
Raising money. I need to access my family accounts. Until recently, I was able to dip in and out of my family fortune without concern. That's changed. I need help.
Raising money for what?
Forming a Chandrilan charitable outreach program. I'll ask you to be chairman. It will involve visits here to Coruscant. It will appear to be another of my benevolent and useless irritations. I've explored the alternatives. You're my best shot.
You haven't answered my question.
And I won't. You're better off not knowing. Or perhaps you find my politics a bit strong for your taste. Hands on his way over. He knows none of this. He's not to be trusted.
When your own husband is not to be trusted.
The intrigue! The intrigue!
There's a reunion coming up. She pretends not to care, but we both know better, don't we?
It was ever thus.
May I steal her back? There's a few guests that require special handling. Of course.
To be continued.
He holds in the palm of his hand eternity.
Eternity is in your hands and you've got butterfingers?
Awesome guests. Yeah, I know. We had them on Saturday.
Oh wait, sorry, I just looked at the chat. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Shaving a haircut is Star Wars canon?
Hey. Hey.
What are you doing here?
I got pigs. Better open the door.
Climbing over that wall.
This is the last place you should be.
I think those were his exact words.
It's not safe here.
Tim?
I guess he thought you and I were back together.
Why would he think that?
You can't be as surprised as I was.
What happened to you?
Hi, Biggs.
I run to the wall like I do. You can't be here first.
Troopers won't catch me. Not here.
They won't have to. They'll be turned in.
By who?
By who? By anyone? People blame me for what happened.
Blame me?
You killed 2 corporals and came home to hide. Put the entire town at risk, and now there's Imperials on the street.
If Tim had kept his mouth shut.
If this, if that, if you, if me, if Tim.
We were doing a deal, you
You scam, you borrow, you lie, you disappear.
Your crazy boyfriend tries to get me killed, and I'm the villain.
You need to get as far away from here as you can.
I will. I am. You won't have to worry about me anymore. I need to know about the other guy. The buyer. Who is he?
I don't know.
You're lying.
I'm not. Pac introduced us, but Cersei doesn't know either. I call. I wait. Sometimes they respond.
He knew all about me. How?
I don't know. And you're right, he did know. He knew that the corporals were on you, but not from me.
You ever talk to him again? Tell him I held up my end of the deal. And he needs to forget about me. And that goes for everybody.
Just still got his Kyber, though.
returning
Huh?
before?
No, he gave
No,
it
he
back
gave it
to
to Bell.
Oh, this guy. Okay.
12,000 credits. It's everything I owe. San, military brazo, Lima. 12 should cover it.
Be careful, Cass.
You too.
That better not be the last time.
This is not our fight, Cass. Don't worry, they won't be here long. You're just gonna raise their silly flag and fly away. Don't move. Stay here.
Guys, calm down. You're only making me... Turn! Ready, arm!
Mama Morva. He's coming back. I was coming to find you.
Here I am. You haven't done much packing.
She says we can't go.
Be quiet.
What is this?
I'm not going.
What are you talking about?
I'm staying.
I need a B2 ammo.
B2's like a three-legged dog of droids. Like with the stutter, but he's just so cute.
There's an Imperial barracks on Rigsville.
Good luck to them.
You wanna leave them to that?
It's happening everywhere.
Well, we'll find a place they haven't ruined yet.
I'm already there. The place is in my head. They can build as many barracks as they like. They'll never find me.
What's left to keep you here?
The rebellion.
What?
Ferrix has been hiding long enough.
So now you're taking on the Empire.
Laugh if you want to.
Who's laughing? This is madness.
No, it's not. It's over.
Madness.
And probably doomed, and I'm too old. And I'm killing. Every time I walk down Rick's Road, I turn off before I get to the square. I take the long way around, so I don't have to think about Clem hanging there. And yesterday I heard about this attack at Aldani. Have you heard about this?
What about it?
Well, B played me the news. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the garrison in Albany.
I heard that. I put on my best coat and I walked across the square with a smile on my face. If there are heroes brave enough to take on a whole Imperial garrison, I'm brave enough to stick it out here. I don't expect you to understand.
Aldani was just a robbery.
People are standing up.
Yeah, and getting killed for it.
But that's what they will need doing.
Yeah? What is that?
Whatever it takes. I've been lying around waiting to die long enough.
Can't beat them, Marva.
Not if I run away.
I wonder if she's going to persuade him.
I am not judging you. Everything you've been through, everything that was taken away from you before you even started. Take all the money you found and go and find some peace.
I won't have peace. I'll be worried about you all the time.
It's just love. Nothing you can do about that. I've never loved anything the way I love you. And I've never fretted on anything more, but this time. You can't stay, and I can't go.
Can I speak now?
No!
Oh.
Tell me you understand.
I don't.
You will, you'll see. And just one more thing, just stop searching for your sister. It's a fantasy. There were no survivors on Canary. What happened there was not your responsibility. You were a child. Let it go.
Coming back.
She might be lying for his sake.
The alternative analysis is that by comparing the detention numbers to the frequency of surprise inspections, we're under-allocating our harbor patrol units.
So 3 theories, Mr. Young.
Yes, sir.
3 possible explanations for why you have failed to keep pace with your neighboring sectors.
That's correct.
I'm correct. Your approval is heartening.
Your guidance would be welcome, sir.
Very well, let's have a full audit of all hyperspace lanes leading to Ord Mantell on my desk by this time tomorrow.
As you wish.
Mr. Blevin.
Ord Mantell, name drop.
Sir.
I sensed something eager in you this morning. Am I mistaken?
No, sir. I'm at risk of repetition. You're correct.
Good news, is it?
I'm afraid not. I wish to lodge a charge against a fellow supervisor.
Proceed.
I believe our sector protocols, as described in the ISB Code of Conduct, are being violated by Supervisor Miro, and that this overreach, for which she was previously reprimanded, risks compromising Imperial safety to a degree that silence is no longer possible.
You think this forum appropriate?
I do.
What a dick.
I believe you'll share my sense of urgency.
Supervisor Miro, do you mind having your integrity ventilated in public?
No, sir. Supervisor Blevin obviously finds my conduct a more interesting subject than the advancement of integrated Imperial security. He's put a lot into it. I'm curious to hear his insights.
This is Ferrix, is it not?
Yes, sir.
Your sector, there was an unusual piece of naval equipment recovered. Miro wanted your crime report.
You determined her request was out of order and in violation of the chain of command.
That's not accurate. You advised me to reinforce my suspicions with data and to be careful in my work going forward.
Careful? Is that your defense? You've been careful? I'd be curious how many people at this table will think it careful that you found a way to access our sector data without ever filing a request.
Is that true, Dedra?
Yes. I used the Imperial Emergency Act in the wake of Aldani to gather data across multiple sectors without official sanction, but that is the wrong question. I'd like to know if anyone here believes the rebellion plans its actions around the artificially constructed boundaries of our sectors.
Major Partagaz created those sectors.
As organizing principles, not personal playthings, do you really think the rebels care about the lines we draw on maps?
You think the relevance of my work has been supplanted?
Yes.
Systems either change or die. Sir.
Thesis, please.
There is a focused, organized rebel effort to acquire highly restricted Imperial military components.
Your evidence?
By accessing unfiltered sector crime reports, I can now prove a link between the theft of our most secret equipment and its distribution to rebel groups across the galaxy.
This is hard, verifiable data you are prepared to present?
Yes, sir.
Dang.
I believe Supervisor Blevin is aware I have a documented file ready to go. I believe his accusations here this morning have more to do with self-preservation than any sense of urgency.
What's more urgent than a renegade intelligence officer? Imagine if everyone in this room played as loose with the rules as you.
An excellent suggestion. I'm wondering where we'd be right now if everyone here showed the same endeavor as Supervisor Mira.
Hell yeah. I mean, not to root for them, but
The moment I'm reassigning the Morlana section,
Literally, I'm like, yes, queen. And I'm like, actually, never mind.
clearly becoming a distraction. I see no urgent problem, but as always, I salute the provocative exchange of ideas. Supervisor Grandy, you will accelerate your schedule. Young, I will expect your report on all
This man.
we're gonna have a schedule counter on the next episode.
Walk with me a moment. Well played.
Thank you, sir.
Watch your back.
You're muted.
He didn't say he was done. She just was like, well, not moving anymore.
Hey, ooh.
Hey, you said there wasn't going to be a beach scene.
Manifested. Beach scene manifested. Oh my god, is that SoCal?
I love it.
Where's our Top Gun volleyball moment?
Hey.
I'll be out in a minute.
What are you doing?
Washing up. I'm gonna take a walk.
Well, we need stuff. Arky's up the beach. He'll be open.
I was planning to go the other way.
You know, Arky has any favourites.
Oh, are we gonna see some like baristas in Star Wars?
Don't forget the pizzos.
Without the pizzas?
Pizzos and Revnok.
I already know the editors are gonna have a field day with this.
The greeny Revnok. You liked it too.
Pizzos and Revnog. Green Revnog.
Silly straw! Silly straw
Oh my
bomb!
god!
I hate him.
Hey!
Short Trooper.
Look at that.
I cannot deny this funky
What are they?
group.
Are they just sitting watching the tide?
He's saying that you can't go anywhere without the
It's
an
Tony
Imperial
Gil-
presence.
It's Tony Gilroy. He loves his like Goa.
I like that.
What do you think you're doing?
Excuse me?
You keep looking around.
Just trying to figure out what's going on.
You a part of it?
Part of what?
Don't play dumb.
No, I'm on my way to the store.
You need to back up. Stand right there. You look like you're sweating.
Well, it's hot.
Or you've been running.
Why would I be running?
Because you're a part of it.
Part of what?
I'll ask the questions. Pier 9. Pier 9. Runners heading south.
I can wait for you here if you want.
Rest ears.
What?
You heard me.
Wait, no.
Oh!
Hey!
Oh!
Hey!
I'm a tourist.
Tourists don't run.
But I'm not running.
You got that right. That window is shut.
Okay, I know it's not, but it's the
Oh,
same
okay.
model.
I'm just going to the store. It's right there.
You need to calm down, sir. Droid assistance, please.
Wait, what is he? No, this is Chris.
Hang on to this one for me. I want to check the shelter.
He said hang.
No. No,
Ooh.
no, you misunderstand. No, he meant watch.
Hang.
No, he means watch.
Jeez.
Hang.
Tell him you mean watch.
I thought they were gonna do it, but
What just happened?
Pistachios.
Pistachios are canon.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
Oh, there's some Arabesh to pour over.
Here.
It's giving grief karga.
Name. Hey, Chief Gargo.
AKA Kiefer Sutherland.
Civil disruption, anti-imperial speech, fleeing the scene of anti-imperial activity, attempted damage to imperial property. I'm sorry, there's something wrong.
I wouldn't. You've got enough trouble without a resisting judgment charge.
I'm just
Resisting judgment.
Apologies all round.
What?
This used to be a 6-month sentence. 6 years.
6 years? No, wait! But
Change of guidelines.
What?
I didn't do anything. Hey,
Take it up with the Emperor.
wait!
6 years for being a part of it. Right. You're a part of it.
Oh, man, driving while black. Seen it.
It's like pulling someone over. You're one of them, aren't you? Huh? I'm going to Walmart. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it was
See-
giving. What do you mean, you people?
People are like, if I was in the Star Wars universe, I'd be doing badass stuff. No, you'd still be in accounting. They have Star Wars accounting. You'd still be in accounting.
What? Wow.
I mean, intermission episode was right, but it was still pretty like this. Tony Gilroy knows what they know what they're doing. Like I feel like I can comprehend what they're trying to do with each episode.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan says, "Wake up, Chaco." I never went to sleep.
Did you close your eyes?
Just
Something
not.
like-
That was such a
every now
hard
and then
left.
I close my eyes for a brief second in order to wet my eyeballs, but other than that,
Hold on, I believe that's called blinking. No.
Unless he just like straight up went. Okay, well,
that was wild.
Okay. So yeah, a lot slower of an episode. Obviously, we can't follow up the Aldani heist with more climax. You know, this is the aftermath episode. These are the ramifications. How does the Empire respond? And so far, they've responded to it as if it was just a straight up robbery for money. But Deidre's on top of things. What did you guys think?
Love the change in music. I feel like some people aren't gonna like that, but I love how drastically different it was when they went to Space SoCal and they were like, let's play something for the audience. Switch it up.
Yeah.
Try to the soundtrack.
Hot boy summer Cassie.
That's right.
That was a return to form for me. Like I told you guys this weekend that like I really liked episode 5. I really liked this one. Like the writing is just so good in this show. I just want to listen to all of them talk.
Oh yeah, the ISB scenes, the dinner party with Mon Mothma.
Mon Mothma's scene, I was on the edge of my seat. I know it's like they handled like hushed tones, not public, but like area with tons of people have to pretend like the tension. It's like obviously the way that they handle it, and also like, do we know this guy is trustworthy? Is he not? She's delivering this message well. It was feeling very James Bond to me, which I liked. It had such a drastic each of the little arcs has such a drastic tone change, especially like when you switch to Styros. It's like this man, he just takes the banality of the Star Wars universe, like the brunt of it. It's good to see all these shifts in tone.
Yeah.
You know what? It also, it solidifies, using K2 to track down and break out Jyn Erso. but I do enjoy. This is the first half of the season is a mini hero's journey. In this episode, we got to see the return with the elixir. Right, he comes back, but he's different, and home is different, and so he can't stay there anymore. And now he has to figure out where he fits in, but he doesn't. There is no fitting in this area with the Empire.
Yeah, doesn't even fit in on Goa, India with the side trains playing.
yeah.
Also,
he matched a description and he got locked up.
This was like the most we've ever had Palpatine name dropped, like, ever. Like, he was just constantly brought up, which is cool because so often, even in this era, we just kind of ignore the fact that there's an emperor.
It was not jarring, but it's like she was like, I was talking to Emperor Palpatine, and like, who? Oh wait, yeah. Thinking about how there's this giant evil space wizard who's in control of everything, but everybody doesn't know he's a space wizard. They're just like, oh, the Emperor kind of sucks, I guess. But it's like, we know.
I talked to the Emperor last night.
Oh, was that the first time? I don't remember if they mentioned it earlier that Clem was his father's name, or his like adopted father's name.
No, that was mentioned.
Was it mentioned? Okay, I couldn't remember. It just slipped my mind. I was like, did I miss that? I did.
Yeah, and now he's got 6 years for going to get some Revnog and Pizzos.
Yularen,
he's gonna get a pisco sour. That's what I hear.
For the no cameos people, we saw Commander Yularen.
Was that him? I can't tell what.
The captions gave it away. I had the captions.
Oh, okay.
And that's why if you heard when he started speaking, I went, and it was because the caption said Yularen, and so yeah, that mustache was Wolf Yularen.
I was wondering. I mean, I was just surprised because he wasn't talking like an answer guy. I was kind of hoping for that.
The subtitles got me pumped when I saw it.
Yeah. I did not have the subtitles on, but just to verify, he was the guy whose eyeballs were like this close together.
No, not that mustache guy. The first ISB scene, the guy who's speaking to everyone, who has the gray mustache.
Yeah.
That was Yularen.
Which is cool because we're seeing the rise of the ISB as well.
I'm still holding out hope for Sinjir. It's not going to happen, but I'm still holding out hope.
I mean, we knew that K2 wasn't in this season, but that's as much of a drop as like a cameo as we can hope for. Like, obviously, they didn't get Tudyk to voice, but that's like, hey, these are the droids that you're looking for. These are the droids that are going to eventually become K2SS. So it just depends on which one. And then if he's serving 6 years and he's in the next couple of episodes until the season finale is Andor within the prison system. What is season 2? Season 2, Tudyk finally, K2SO breaks him out or something.
Andor 2, Tudyk. Wait a minute. Tudyk Too Furious. That's what happens when it's 2:45 in the morning.
Two family.
I'm reading the chat, and they're saying this is an upcoming busy couple years for the ISB Rebel Season 1 is also going on. What's happening? I remember seeing a tweet, and it was like, guys, don't forget, at the same time Andor is happening, Zeb and Ezra are busy stealing a fruit, or they're off on their wacky hijinks, which I do love to think about.
Yeah, Callus is doing his thing against them as well.
Do you think we'll see Callus? Do you think that'll be something? I'm like, they could just have a ginger guy and we'd be like, oh my god, it's him. Crazy.
He's got pretty specific chops, he needs that facial hair structure.
I can imagine it would make narrative sense for him to show up. I don't know if we are gonna get him, but ISB.
Because we have the ISB.
Yeah.
Just give me a background dude with mutton chops, and that's enough for me. No.
Just you know, it'd be funny if like one scene is just a guy in the background with mutton chops, and he's just like Jabba the Hutt.
Yes, yes. Oh, I like costuming wise. I was gonna say, we're seeing. You know how like George always said that the Jedi wear very nondescript clothes that look like anyone's clothes. We're seeing a lot more of that in this show, where the regular people are wearing robes and stuff that look very similar to what Jedi wear. Tay was wearing that, or whatever his name was, Kolma. The newscaster, like they're all wearing those like similar like robes and belts that the Jedi wear, which reinforces that idea of why was Kenobi wearing that on Tatooine? Because that's just what people wear.
Yeah, I feel like that's a galactic trend. That's like the galactic shirts and t-shirt and pants, or t-shirt and jeans.
Yeah.
Maybe it's only because it's so fresh in my mind right now.
Yeah. He's not high level, so he could just pass someone some papers and leave. Depends. Again, it's ISB. We could see him.
If Callus just shows up and is like, here's the quarterly reports, and is never seen again in the show, I think that would be kind of funny. I mean, we had Melu run cameo, I think. All these fruits kind of get lost to me.
Yeah.
Callus included.
And good news, Pep, because I watched the trailer before watching this episode tonight. We will see Bix again, according to the trailer. Because there's a scene in the trailer with her and Dedra. So we should see Bix again.
That's a...
I gotta rewatch the trailer.
Yeah, I went back after the Aldani arc and I was like, I have to watch the trailer again. I'm like, because I have no idea what's going to happen.
I struggle with that. Because I knew what was going to happen with Nemec because I saw the trailer, you know, because I rewatched it because we saw Dr. Quadpaw and stuff in the trailer.
Oh, yeah.
And like, maybe I shouldn't revisit these scenes, at least not for this show. I'm enjoying the ride of Andor so far, so that's what I'm doing.
I do appreciate the heads up.
I just know that we've got to keep Bix Watch up.
Yeah,
that's important.
Bix Watch never stops. Can't stop, won't stop.
I'm just wondering how they're gonna like, not to be a bummer, but you know, get her out of the picture because you know how things pan out. Literally, knowing how things pan out in Rogue One, like, just makes everything like your brain's working double time to be like, okay, well, trying to fit in all this precursor to that.
Bix moved to a farm upstate.
The butterfly farm.
If she ever looks like she's in danger, we just stop the episode. It was a good run.
That'll do it for this watch party. We are never finishing this series.
Well, that's like Rogue One. You get to Scarif, and you're like, that's a pretty planet. Wonder what happens at the rest of this movie.
Do they need to get Bex out of the picture?
I'm just saying she could do anything, right? There, she mentions that they were in a relationship at one point in time, but like because he's too dangerous to be left around, he's gonna do his own thing. So she could still be there.
That is true. I mean, literally in the exact same episode, he immediately started banging other women. I mean, not that they were together, but like, she could be there. They just don't have to be kissing.
Yeah.
That didn't mean anything.
Yeah.
He was just there for the Revnog.
I'm gonna need you to stay late.
He's too dangerous to be left alive. I'm wondering if we were laughing at the same thing. That was Mace Windu in Palpatine's office. He's too dangerous to be left alive.
Oh.
That's what they
why-
all say.
that's why
It
I
didn't
said it.
mean anything. I mean, yeah, that's what they all say. But I doubt it really did mean something for Andor other than a cover story. Unless he is really enjoying that life. But it all got taken away from him.
It's kind of like it's kind of like the Fast and the Furious. Like they steal millions of dollars in Fast 5, and then they're like, you know what? Let's keep. we're gonna do some more missions, and you're like, but you're done. Go home. You know.
The Rock season 2 of Andor.
Could we see the Dwayne Johnson in Star Wars like in the future eventually?
He'd have to play Geode.
Absolutely.
Goes without saying.
Oh man, but I'm interested to know if he could viably play someone in the universe. I don't know if he's a match.
He could play someone in the universe, but it would have to be.
Buckets of
I would want him to be an alien, but like they go into an alien wrestling ring, and he's like an alien wrestler or something. I think. That
I mean, imagine him as a partisan rock bottoming a stormtrooper. Like, I mean, I'd allow it.
If for that one episode, right, and it's just a throwaway character.
Right, exactly.
I want them to do the thing where you have a super buff guy in the movie, but everyone pretends like they're not enormous. You know, movies where they're like, "Oh, what you big guy? Are these muscles just for show?" And you're like, "Gonna fight this guy, and he's like 6'7" and enormous," and you're like, "I don't know, it wouldn't happen."
I've seen it all. Miami cereal and pistachios are now canon in Star Wars. I wouldn't call
There's
that
a win
Miami,
for the
but-
pistachio community. I was very
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got pistachios before we
Pistachio
got macaroons.
represent. Miami. I don't know if I would call that Miami. That would look more like. Because I'm a fan of the Bourne series, and it looks like Goa, where Bourne escapes to with the girl from the first movie.
Okay, I was gonna say Ibiza.
Ibiza.
Yeah.
He should play a Vintian. Yeah, that's what Lear said.
You ever have something where you're like, do I say it how it's supposed to be said, or do I say it the way people say it?
I mean, that's like people pronouncing schedule.
The schedule counter.
I think we were on this topic yesterday, right? I think there's a way to say it the way it's supposed to be said without characterizing it.
Yeah.
Like Paella Valenciano, you know, like I'm not caricature. It's not a caricature to say it that way.
Yeah. I mean, yesterday I made pasta and I used some fresh mozzarella.
Oh my god, Mario from the new Mario movie! This is incredible!
Oh, my accent was much stronger than Mario's in the new movie.
Yeah, Choco was Mario.
Chris Pratt.
Me, Mario.
That was Chris. Chris Pratt is another one of those actors that just plays himself.
I have beef with him. I'm so scared that he's gonna play someone in Star Wars, and I don't know who, and I don't want him to be
Uncle
in there.
Harlow.
Who would he play?
I've seen like, oh my god, I love it, but I also hate it on Twitter whenever people like do the fake news where it's like, oh, breaking news, X just got cast to play as Thrawn. And I always get like fooled by the James Corden one for a split second. I'm like, breaking news, James Corden revealed to be Thrawn, and I love that tweet, but I hate it so much because when I like every time I see one of those, I'm like, this can't be real, even though it's obviously not real. But I love it.
Can we keep James Corden as far away from Star Wars as possible?
Let's keep him far away from living. I don't want him near me.
I gotta bail, guys, but I enjoyed watching the show with y'all. Same time next week.
Chris Pratt as Kyle
Absolutely,
Katarn.
KG. Thank you for joining us. Also, just a quick mention, our giveaway video is live. If you have not liked the video, and if you're not a subscriber, what are you doing here? Subscribe. And left a comment on the video. It is a really beautiful piece, but now it's packed away, so you're just gonna have to watch the video to see what that piece is. Chris Pratt as a Maverick pilot in Rogue Squadron.
Okay, I think I would be willing to see Chris Pratt as Dash Rendar. Maybe.
It hurts that I could see it. And I'm like, yeah.
Now that you mention it,
he's like Han Solo, but worse.
Who is the oh, thank you for joining Squadron, the Dyad Squadron, KG. Welcome a new member into the family.
Strong with this one.
KG
Welcome.
joined Squadron 7.
Your support is highly appreciated. Thank you so much. Now that you mention it, I think that Chris Pratt could play Atton Rand in KOTOR 2. Or Karth Onasi from KOTOR 1. Just these assholes that I don't really like in these shows.
So the generic white companion that you don't bring anywhere, because
yes, exactly.
He could also be Kaden Alenko,
or he could play Grease. Grease, Jedi Fallen Order.
Grease is so charismatic.
Yeah,
but we don't see much too much.
He's more
of him.
handsome.
Toodles.
Grease, I mean, not Pratt.
Yeah.
I put Karth on a better scale than War Criminal Atton. They're both on the same scale.
Karth was not a good dude, you know. He joined the Sith Empire and did stuff, you know.
I went dark side just to kill Karth, and he gets away. I've never gotten over that.
That's when you start writing fan fiction.
Exactly. Why is this just 75 pages of Revan just stabbing Karth?
Alden Ehrenreich versus Chris Pratt. I don't know if that's a
in
fair...
what?
Yeah. Atton loved torture though.
I liked Alden.
It doesn't matter if they love it. It's still torture. In the end, I would just shoot him in the head though.
I like you said it as the music stops, and it was just so finite.
I would just shoot him in the head. Well, I'm gonna no.
Hey, repping that Dyad merch.
Oh yeah.
It's beautiful.
Is that the Choco one?
That's the Choco one.
Okay, yeah, because I have the blue one with me on the back.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, wait, no, but I remember you.
No, I have the red one over there too. Yeah, I like to alternate.
Right on.
Lyris, you need to pick yourself up some Dyad merch.
I'll hop on over to the store so I can be matching. We can all be parts of Voltron, but with the merch.
I'm game.
We're all
I'm
game.
I'm so very curious on how you actually drive it, because it's never explained.
I actually think you would enjoy the "That's Not Canon" shirt more often because it's just you can use it in so many situations.
I don't ascribe to canon. Canon is nothing to me. I don't think about it at all. I live in my own fun little fantasy world where anything goes and the points don't matter. That's Star Wars.
And that would be your headcanon, right?
I like cannons.
No, I'm just saying the use of the word, the phrase "that's not canon" could just be just a refute anything that just like, you know, you would normally use like no.
Oh, Lyris, I finally saw your Abeloth video, and how dare you? How dare you make Abeloth look decent. You know, like
if I had the fancy prosthetics, I'd make her scarier with like some like blackout like sclera contacts. I only got 2 pairs and they're running out real fast. I'm trying to make do, but thank you. I'd post more, but I'm under some sort of freakish conspiracy TikTok ban. I'm like, what did I do? What did I do? Why are my videos getting splundered? I've done nothing wrong.
I saw that. What were your like videos getting reported or something?
It was weird. It's like for 30 minutes or so, I'm like, why is this not getting views? Not that I'm entitled to them, but I would go to share them and it said this video is under review. I'm like, okay, one, that's kind of weird. Then it happened for the next 6 ones, and I'm like, why are all these getting under review? I'm Darth Maul, fully clothed, no weapons, as modest as a Sith could be. I'm like, I digress. It's up in the air. That's my little complaint of the day.
Yeah, I made a Legend of Korra video today, and then I made an Overwatch video, and then the Overwatch video was at like 16,000, and the one I made before it was at zero views.
Maybe it's like a maybe they're trying something new with their like flagging system, and it's getting everybody. Because another person, it's been happening too. So hopefully it's not just targeting.
There is a certain sense of like live moderation when videos initially go live. I know that for the most part the videos that I upload on the website do a lot better because I can run a copyright check before I post it, whereas if you post it from the phone there's no such tool, and then this video's processing is like it just like stays there a lot longer, and those are usually videos that stay at zero for like 10-15 minutes, sometimes a couple of hours.
Well, you know how everybody dodges certain words when they make TikToks to avoid the algorithm? I never had that happen until I made the video about Saw Gerrera is the kind of guy to punch Nazis, and the sound immediately got taken down. And I appealed it and they put it back up, but that was the first time I've ever actually seen TikTok get mad at me for using a word. So I definitely think they've adjusted their moderation a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, just the other day, my video about things I'm tired of explaining was reported for branded content.
They've been cracking down a lot on copyright stuff as well lately. Specifically,
my God, yeah.
HBO Max, like HBO has been heavy on copyright. Like ask Brooke Bedazzler, like everything she posts that has anything HBO in it gets flagged almost immediately.
Interesting.
Yeah, but this one is just me explaining things, and like, where is the product that I'm being paid to?
It's you.
This video is sponsored by things I'm tired of explaining.
I did get a violation recently, but that's because I said someone was stupid.
Share with the class.
That's not that bad.
That's not your fault. They were stupid.
No, so the dude that was like, told me I didn't understand that Anakin was created by Palpatine, and then like I showed a bunch of facts, and then like the comic itself, and he's like, okay, I guess I was wrong, and then like, but then he was still fighting for his life in the comments. Like, it's not my fault I was wrong. It was the authors are bad at explaining things. And people were like, 100% of everything in that comic was symbolic. Why would you take one single thing and assume it is? Did you understand that everything else was? You know, like Padme didn't yeet herself off the Jedi Temple and get struck by lightning on the way down. If you knew that didn't happen.
Video, yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, well, they just, if enough people didn't understand it, then that's proof that it wasn't clear. I was like, whatever. I don't care. And then a week goes by and he's still in those comments fighting every day. So I'm getting 12 notifications from him an hour responding to different people, and I was just like, dude, stop it! Like, you were wrong. Let it go. Like, you should have known it wasn't a thing. That's okay. The fact that they explained it doesn't mean that it wasn't clear. Like, Tide has had to say, don't eat detergent pods. It's clear you're not supposed to eat them.
They still put directions on shampoo bottles.
And it continued to the point where I was just like, you have failed the test of intelligence. Have a good day. And then I blocked them because I was like, I just don't want to interact with them. And then he came back on that alternate account and reported it.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I got it restored though. But
you gotta be a type of that, like some type of person to just create a new account just to be so petty.
And I wouldn't have said anything because I don't like, he's wrong, he knows it, whatever. But it was a week later and he's still trying to save face to someone. I don't know,
himself. It's the only person. It's the only person that cares about their faces themselves. You know,
I care about your face.
Yes, baby, yes.
All right.
Welcome to Dyad After Dark.
Yeah. And now
I'm gonna create that logo. All right.
Speaking of which, a good friend of the podcast, the Pink Milk podcast. If you listen to Pink Milk After Dark, which is just Friday evenings, it's a bunch of queers getting real saucy. It's a good time.
Dyad After Hours. That's gonna be a thing.
Speaking of which, Brian is coming on High Ground Podcast tomorrow, so that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this Saturday's Dyad will we'll have Written in the Stars Danielle, as well as Amanda Just Vibin, and making another return for the third week of returning guests, Mesa Windu. It's gonna be incredible.
That sounds like a real can't miss.
Kick him.
I'm just gonna say that every time now.
No, Amanda Just Vibing is awesome. I've been trying to get her on for a while, but the schedules just don't ever line up. So
the schedule.
Kick her.
No, we're gonna get a schedule counter on this on Dyad.
Listen, our can't miss schedule is
Wednesdays and Saturdays. Actually, no. Every day of the week, there are can't misses. I mean, I've been trying to, but there's way too little time in the day, and so many podcasts that every single day releasing. I'm happy for them. I'm proud of you guys, but
I try to support as many as I can. But.
Yeah. But that I think that's that'll wrap things up for this watch party. Thank you guys for tuning in, watching it along with us. CJ, Obi-Shawn, KG, thanks for joining the Dyad Squadron. Let's see here. Derpy Gaming, Kiosco Hecho, and Connor.
Maybe this Dyad. I'll also introduce y'all to the brand new kitten that my wife and I just picked up tonight.
What's their name?
Her name is Avar.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's cute. That's pretty. Avar Chris. Well.
Okay. Well, in any case, it's time to give these lovely people back their evenings, their nights, and let them get to bed. Thank you guys so much. That's it. On to the next one.
For Light and for Life.
Avar Hiss. We're all the Republic.
And good night, America.
Avar Hiss.